Welcome to another episode of Sound Supply. Happy New Year. Happy 21. I do wish the prosperous and best New Year you guys can possibly have during these times. And, we're going to bring you AV news information, up-to-date tips, what's going on, what's current, what's trending on a weekly basis here at TOA with this podcast, Sound Supply. So let's dig into it. And what a better way to bring up a quick topic here than to talk about video conferencing and those habits, what we're doing on a daily basis to communicate with our colleagues, our friends, our family, and how we're improving on those. And that's the key here. The key here is improving on what we are given and how we can adapt, going forward. So as we know, the way we communicate today, not only in the business world, but with friends, family, you name it, we're using some sort of video chatting application out there. In the business world, we have things like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, GoToMeeting, WebEx, Slack, Blue Jeans. These essentially they're collaboration tools designed to make our jobs easier, I guess would be the terminology there. But, it's just they've become this one-stop shop where they're not only used for video conferencing, but they're also used for file sharing, for chatting, screen sharing, remote learning. You name it. It's so easy now to get connected to somebody else anywhere in the world and be able to share that information in real time. It's very, very, very cool. So, again, it's a daily thing we use, and I'm sure everybody's using it 100 times more than they were using it before this pandemic or this current situation, this world situation. So that, and there's numbers to prove it. This article goes into to show how, organizations are now moving towards this flexible hybrid type work solution where organizations have discovered that productivity, not only decreased from working at home, but a lot of members went home and they were like, wait a minute, I can do, exactly what I'm doing now, but maybe even on a better level if I had XYZ, right? And that's what this article is all about. And not only are we going to be utilizing this technology where we're currently at, but the flex workplace, the hybrid workplace, the work environment where you might be working from home 3 days a week and then you might be going into the office 3 days a week. Well, how is that transition going to be from your home workplace in the office? So we call these flex type setups where you take your laptop from home, you just unplug it, you drop in at work, you're connected via network, and then you're connected just like you were connected at home. It's that easy. You can video chat, you can pull up whatever, you can file share, you can team share, you can call your boss in California, whatever. You're not running around looking for cables and adapters and things like that. Like that's the route a lot of companies are going to be taking. So not only are your home environments, not only do they need to be set up for this type of work, but these flex offices, these office spaces need to be ready to adapt for anybody to come in, set up, and get connected right away. That's the key here. So we know that the way that we work has been very efficient, and a lot of companies have discovered that video conferencing is here to stay. So we all want to make sure that our organizations, our teams, if your managers out there, hopefully there's communication going on between you and your team members to, make sure that they have what they need and take ideas from them, take suggestions. And that's how you're going to get better at this whole scenario and adapting. So going forward, we want to make sure that we keep those things in mind. Very critical. All right, so virtual meetings are also changing. So the way we used to conduct meetings previously would be a lot different from how we're actually doing meetings today. So before it was like maybe once a week, once a month, you know. Uh, Primarily used by remote members. If obviously a lot of you guys have sales teams, so they were utilizing some sort of remote, maybe a CRM, some sort of video conferencing tool before this all went down. But now it's going to be it's what I call, or what this article calls, is wall to wall. So everybody now needs to be on the same page and be equipped with the same technology as those previous work members. So we're not using video conferencing for that once a month company meeting anymore. We're using it just like a phone, or like the way we used to communicate to the outside world. Now it's like this quick hit thing. So it's crazy how, if you compare both worlds on how you used to work and how you work today, where a meeting was, if it was at a different location, you'd have to physically get up, walk over to that meeting, whatever. Now you can just connect and then you're in it, right away. It's immediate and it's very simple. And it's getting very interesting, and it's very cool, and it's always evolving, and that's what we need to be on the lookout for, is these new tools. So whatever platform you guys are using, and if you're not using, definitely look into these platforms, because the idea here is to keep everything in the box when you can. Obviously, there is limitations, especially when it comes to audio, and we have tools for that. Video tends to be a little bit ahead when it comes to in the box type solutions, like your camera on your phone, or your camera on your PC or Mac, whatever that might be. But you want to keep this as simple as you can for your employees to be able to work wherever, number one. Number two is, these platforms offer multiple solutions. Take a look at the software you guys are running. Are you running 10 programs to do 10 different things? Well, maybe your web conferencing solution can take over as a file sharing source, as a communication type platform, real-time messaging, screen sharing tools. I mean, you name it, it's all built in, and it's only getting better, I can assure you. So, people are realizing that, doing video, they're in it, we're going to be doing video for the long haul, and it's not about something that just works. And in the beginning, that's what it was. It was all about like taking the gear that you had at your office, getting it to your home or wherever you're going to be working from, and just hooking it up and doing the best you possibly can with that equipment. And we did that, and we learned some lessons, obviously. But now that we're through this and we understand, it's about something that works well. Not just works, but works well. And that's what we should be focusing on. And then again, the wall-to-wall mentality. It's not just a few users anymore. It's the entire organization that needs to be connected and utilizing these tools. So another thing, obviously, when it comes to technology and new technology, you're talking about budget, you're talking about investments, well, let me just tell you guys that there should be something today by now that can satisfy any budget out there, from low to high. There is something available that'll make your jobs easier and more efficient, I can assure you. So then we're getting into return on investment and ROI numbers and things like that, where a huge factor, obviously, a lot of companies took hits on sales and this and that. So, but then if you're looking long-term growth and you're looking to succeed in the way you do business, and you want to grow with the current way that we're operating, changes have to be made. Trust me on this. And you'll see the results as time goes on. You'll see the efficiency improve. We know that people from home can be super efficient, if not more efficient than the way we used to work. And I think these hybrid type flex workspaces are going to be even cooler. So, and when you talk about being set up for that transition from your home office to the workplace using those same tools, being able to utilize your own machines and staying in one platform. When you're looking to the hybrid office, you want to make sure those offices are equipped on a hardware level to be ready to rock. And we offer solutions for Zoom rooms, for meeting rooms. We do have our audio I/O, our meeting I/O devices like the Lenubio and the AM1s, designed to grow with you, with beam steering technology, obviously. And those spaces, those huddle type rooms, those hybrid flex rooms, where anybody can come in, set up, and do their job efficiently, is going to be the future. I see it. So with that, guys, thanks for tuning in. Quick note before I sign off: we're going to be utilizing, and we here at TOA are utilizing as many tools as we possibly can when it comes to getting information out to you guys. We're going to be utilizing this new method when it comes to podcasts, not this week, but in the coming weeks, and we'll let you guys know how to access that. Let me just give you an overview real quick on what we're going to be doing. It's going to be this hybrid type podcast where I'm going to be recording podcasts as I normally would, but also set up a secondary unit to be recording audio in real time where you guys can tune in and listen. I usually record these on Sunday mornings, and get up, grab a cup of coffee, listen to me live. You can interact with me live with this app. I'm not going to share the details yet because I don't have all the information, but and then you can also rewatch the podcast in any of our social platforms as well. So just to give you guys a heads up, we're going to be going this route of more interactive and engaging with you guys as much as we can. So cool stuff coming down the line, and we want to make sure you guys are aware. But with that, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week with another podcast, another quick one on some tips that will make us more efficient in the workplace, more knowledgeable. Knowledge is power. Remember, always keep learning out there. And we'll catch you guys next time. I'm signing off. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your week. And take care.